Hello, girls and gentlemen and whoever else. I had to come in and say hi. I seen all you guys in here. I wasn't going to make you wait. I couldn't do it. I love you all so much. I appreciate you. Miss Eve, darling. I love you, Eve. We have Squirrely Girl in the house. Marie, thank you for coming in. Who else we got? Let me get you guys. Who else did we have? I seen somebody else. Terry T in the house. Whoop, whoop, whoop. For sure. Flicking Bollocks. I like that name. I like that name. Hey, Lisa Kleckner. Did I get all you guys so far? You know me and my OCD. Nunya Beeswax. Let me tell you a story, Nunya Beeswax, about candy corn. Okay, girl? Because you're laying in bed and you're eating candy corn. So I have to tell you a story, okay? Hello, Annabelle. Hello, AC, Dina Lynn. Girl, when I was little, I was sitting on the steps of the Jehovah Witness church that was right next to my house. Well, there was a field in between the church and my house. I was probably, I don't know, 4, maybe. And I was sitting there and I was eating candy corn on them steps. And I said, look, I can eat this with my eyes closed. And somehow I stuck that piece of candy corn up my nose and I freaked out and breathed in. And I had to go to the doctor and get that thing removed from my nose. Can you believe that? Hey, Miss Justice. There's Lucy Cat. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, AC. Lip locked. I'm so sorry. That's heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking. I'm so sorry to hear about her little kitten. That is horrible. We're thinking about you, lip locked. That is sad. Thank you for telling me, AC. I appreciate that. But yes, girl, if you're eating candy corn and you're laying down, don't close your eyes while you're eating it, okay? You may stick that thing up your nose. And then we'll have to call 911 and figure out where you live and have them come and resuscitate you. Okay? Yes, that is so sad. That is really sad. I just wanted to, hey, Vanita, touch base with you guys on my subs and stuff on the live that day before yesterday that I did. And I just want you guys to know, I'm on my tongue. Don't snort candy corn. That's right, Miss Justice. My coffee cup is bigger than I am. Ha! It is pretty big, isn't it? We have Pete in the house today. He was very upset. He's like, bitch, why ain't I on camera anymore? He's like, I'm a co-host. I'm half of your channel. Without me, you would have no subs. And I was like, really, Pete? You're a fucking airhead. You just sit back there and be quiet. All right? Hey, flies. Oh, you guys, I have to tell you something that I thought was hilarious. Y'all, my subs, remember, when a creator came into my chat and kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. And he was like, I don't do the drama stuff. I don't do the drama stuff. I guess I can't joke with you anymore. I was like, all right, man. However, whatever. And I'm in Nicolina's chat because y'all know I like Nicolina. Her content, I think, is fantabulous. And then who do I see in that chat? John Davis, who don't like drama, don't like that stuff. Shame on you, mister. You got caught. I'm just messing with you, John. I'm just messing with you. Hey, Cheryl. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And did you know mods can now time people out for 20? What? What? For real? I don't know if you should have told my mods that. No, my mods wouldn't do that. Especially Miss Eve. But this is what I say. Eve is the top dog over here. If she times you out, I don't ask questions. Not me. I'm like, I ain't going up against Eve. No way. Can't tag everyone. I am slow today. Well, flies. It's okay. You're okay. Hey, Vic. He was fibbing. I think he was fibbing. I think he kind of likes that stuff too. Even though I don't know if you would consider it drama or not, because Nicolina, she shows what she's talking about, okay? I mean, if she says something, she gonna show you proof of it. For sure. That's the way she rolls. Why would you do that, Lucy Cat? All right, Sassy Ann. Lucy Cat timed you out for 300 seconds. I apologize for that. Okay. Now, I want to talk about my comments. Okay. At one time, I had turned off the comments for my videos just because I was getting weird ones, you know, people saying, oh my gosh, you didn't time her out. You didn't time her completely out, right, Lucy Cat? Because I'll pull it up real quick and get her back if I have to. Hey, Pat, it's so good to see you. What do you mean, no? You go right out to smoke, Cheryl. You go, girl. Anybody who feels the need to 420 it today, it is 4:01. I will allow you to start early, okay? Blow it right into this monitor. We love that over here. Blow it right in here. Okay. What are you oopsing for, Lisa? Thank you, squirrely girl. All right, y'all. Don't be using everybody as an example to check out the timing out stuff, okay? Just for 300 seconds. Lord, Lucy Cat. Hey, Benita. Hey, Sassy. Sassy Frost. Well, you shouldn't do that, Lucy Cat, because she did nothing wrong, and you might make her upset. Okay? That's wrong, girl. It's wrong. Hey, Kimberly, welcome. Vic, did I say hi? All right, so this is what we're going to talk about. I'm waiting on Sassy Ann to come back. So that way Lucy Cat can apologize 1,000 times over. Girl, Lucy Cat, what am I going to do with you? No, she didn't. I apologized. Okay. All right. Hey, Dot. 420 all day. That's right. That is right. We get into it over here. You don't remember, Lisa? I know you apologize. Hey, Maggie. But you guys, look, I guess weird people, when they leave me comments on my videos, some of them are really strange. Now, oh, you're blaming somebody else, Lucy Cat? I just smashed the like button. Thank you, Vic. It is good to see you, Maggie. Yeah, that's what you're right, Flies. Lucy Cat is practicing her rogue mod skills. I used to take up for you, Lucy Cat. Now I'm like, Lucy Cat's a rogue mod. Watch out for her, people. Yeah, Miss Justice. I know. Lucy Cat, just take somebody's word for it. Do I need to get her back? Or is she mad at you now? Let me see if I can find her. Girl. You guys. I will find you, Sassy Ann. Lucy Cat, you're going to get fired. You want to get fired, girl? We will fire you. No, I don't see ya. We've got one person blocked 3 times. Oh my gosh. You know, person, quit coming back. I don't even know how some of these people are getting off the block list. So anyhow, okay, back to the comments. And I'm not going to name the person who left this comment. It said, remain calm. When you share a video for us viewers to watch, you should respectably keep silent and let viewers listen. Just saying. Well, listen, little girl, young lady, I'm gonna hide that because my channel is opinions and theories with no repercussions. I commentate, okay? I commentate. And when I commentate on a video, guess what I do? I tell everybody where to find the video. You can go watch it yourself, okay? But it's called being respectful and not getting a copyright strike. That's why you commentate on videos. I don't know how you do it. I don't know if you have a channel. And believe me, I'm that's really not crossed my mind. But people know what Reclaim Com would say. Oh, Reclaim Com wouldn't be nice about it. She would be like, who fucking cares? Okay? That's Reclaim Com. But I care. Okay. Yeah, I'm commentating on you got to commentate on them. But I guess she didn't like that. And I'm like, go watch the original. I always tell people, don't I? This is who did this video. This is where this clip came from. Please go watch it yourself. So I don't know what the fuck the girl really wanted. Maybe she just wanted me to look at her comment. I don't fucking know. All right. Hey, exploited innocence. I do not know. And did Sassy come back? There's Sassy Ann. You better let her out of that crate, Lucy Cat. Jeez, girl. Remember to select all messages, not messages, so you can see all the sarcastic comments in chat. Well, I have it on all messages. And I do get some really nice comments, and I appreciate that so much from people. And I'm not really picking on that person. I just thought that was a really odd freaking comment. Now, Blick and Bollocks. This is a good comment. Why do so many creators around this search for summer have been in or end up in jail? And why have so many people in Beach Creek been in custody? That's a fabulous comment. Fabulous. Hey, Toaster Oven. I love that comment. And because there are a lot of creators, I will say, I'm not going to name them, that are on YouTube. And it's just not only creators covering Summer's case, there's different genres that many creators have been in jail. And Miss Justice said, because a lot are druggies. Love that answer. Because a lot of them do have substance problems. You know, what bothers me more about the Beach Creek area and the surrounding areas are the amount of RSOs. Okay? You can have drug problems and not be an SO or an RSO. But when people really started looking into that area, there was a overabundance of RSOs in that area. There's a family with kids living in tents on Beach Creek. What? Not on at 110, right? Toaster Oven. Also P arrest. Absolutely. So that's one thing I look at, because yeah, you know, there are people that have substance abuse problems that, and I hate to say this, I don't need anybody coming for me, that really aren't bad people. They just have problems. Okay? So, but that's wild that families living in a tent in Beach Creek. That is really weird. That, and I don't, you guys look. Yeah, maybe they're Justin's tents. Justin, I want a tent. I want a tent, Justin. I'm going to put it out in my backyard and do lives from it and tell everybody Justin got me a tent. 1987. Congratulations. No, Justin, you're telling me no. You're breaking my heart. I wanted a real fancy one. I want to turn it into a house out in the backyard. I bought 2 6-people tents. Wow, those are pretty good sized tents. And you did say that Candace and Don got those. That's just the registered. Exactly, AC, exactly. Think about the ones, the RSOs, the SOs that are not registered. And I can almost guarantee you, hey, Rowan, almost guarantee you guys that there's many that aren't registered. But I want to say this too. Everybody in Beach Creek are not drug addicts, bad people, okay? There are good people that actually live in the Beach Creek area. And, you know, the only reason I think that the I think that we looked at, you know, we found the worst people. And this is my opinion. The good people, the good people aren't the ones who were flapping their jaws, right? And wanted to talk about this and let everybody know what they thought of these instances, you know, with the wells and things like that. Oh, pink butterfly. I hope it went well for you, honey. Hey, Angie. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have mentioned the tents. I forgot Sassy was in chat. Sassy's got a thing about those tents. Candace probably sold them. Or she traded them, maybe. Maybe she traded them for something. For sure. So, a little birdie said that I should listen to a phone call from a YouTube creator to the health department. And I haven't listened to it yet because you guys know that I love to share things with you guys, right? And I just want to say this too. I adore each and every one of my subs. Absolutely 1,000%. My email's always available. Okay. I do not talk about personal things that I talk about with my subs that contact me through email or even on the phone. Okay. Bottom line, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Yes, we do love Justin over here. Or she gave them to people. Well, I mean, Toaster, if she gave them to the right people who needed them, I can see that, right? I can see that. So, just I'm gonna end the comment thing. If you don't like my channel, that's okay. Oh, all right. But I really don't think that you need to come into my comments to tell me you don't like me. Okay. Really, you don't have to. Okay. I promise. You really don't have to. I don't beg anybody who tells me they're going to unsub from me to not unsub from me. If I'm not your type of channel that you like, feel free to move on. Okay? Feel free to move on. I have not a problem with that. Okay? Now y'all know why sometimes I turn the comments off on my stuff. Oh, do you feel a little sick? Wow, for 2 years? Wow, pink butterfly. She collected money, said she would show the receipts. She never did. It stayed off YouTube a week, never talked about it again. Wow. That doesn't surprise me, Justin. Not at all. Not at all. For sure. Yes, pink butterfly. My goodness. That's right, Lucy Cat. Run, girl. You better run. You better run in here trying to block my subs, girl. Thought he forgot you. You know what? I've seen Justin do a lot of good things for people. For sure. I've always been a Justin fan. For sure, I have. But yes, we're definitely praying for you. Yeah, Justin's married, okay? Believe me, I've had people in my chat trying to, I don't know, for a minute there, I thought my channel was turning into like a dating app, okay? I had someone in my chat one time, thank you, Justin, that was actually trying to get a date for her friend. And I'm like, why the heck would you just come into somebody's chat to try to find a date? I don't know. I didn't understand it. Okay. Did not understand it. It is beautiful here too, Terry. Are you looking out the hospital window there, Terry? Ooh, Eric Estrada. Rowan, I'm telling you, he was hot. He was one hot tamale. He was. He did not look like he had aged a bit. Oh, I know all about Eric Estrada. On that motorcycle back in the day, cruising around. Oh, Marie, really? Oh, prayers for her, Marie. Big time prayers. That has to be so hard. Bless her heart. Well, we're sending a lot of prayers and love to your granddaughter. Toaster was going crazy over him. Oh, wow. Toaster, was you trying to get him in your van, honey? Wow. I bet if you got him in your van, we would have never have found you for days. We would have been like, where's Toaster? And it would have been like, we can't find her. That is hilarious. Yes, we're definitely praying for your granddaughter, honey. We sure are. All right. Where was I going to go now? Oh, the phone call. All right. So I was told about this. I want to hear it myself because you guys know me. I have to hear everything myself. I have my phone on the charger. So I will set it on my big coffee cup here. See what we got. This is crime. Let me get the name. Common Sense True Crime. And she is calling. Actually, I'm going to take it off charger for a minute. And she is calling the health department. So, am I going to commentate on this? Absolutely. Because that's what I do. Opinions and theories, no repercussions. We commentate. If it's a little educational, that's a thumbs up, okay? All things are alleged, or in my opinion, or a theory. There's trigger warnings everywhere on my channel because I live with a trigger warning, okay? And when I use things, I always use it under the Fair Use Act, okay? Lip Lock usually puts it in. She's got a sore shoulder, and she's going through a hard time right now because of her kitty. But we love her, and we know how she rolls, okay? So that's the way it is. Me too, flies. I'm a trigger warning too. I'm a walking trigger warning. All right, let's see what this was all about. And like I said, Common Sense True Crime. The video is called I Called the Tennessee Health Department and I Was Right. Crazy Chicken Lady. Well, let's see what she was right about. Okay, here we go. Hey, Poppy Red Mustang, did I say hey to you? Thank you, Miss Justice.
Call may be monitored or recorded for quality or training purposes. In a word, please state what you are calling about. For example, you can say COVID, health department, vital records, TennCare or Medicaid, Board of Nursing, or correction.
Health department.
Absolutely,
to reach a local
Maureen.
health department, please say the county name, or to reach the state health department, please say state.
Hawkins County.
All right.
You said Hawkins. Is this correct?
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't get that. You said Hawkins. Is this correct?
Yes.
Please wait while we transfer your call.
Just stop it so I can commentate. Doesn't that suck? They're like, did you say Hawkins? She says yes. And this is me paraphrasing. Can you spell that? Are you sure that's what you want? Press 1 if it's really what you want. Are you sure that's what you want? Hawkins County Health Department. I'm paraphrasing because, it's, I don't know. I hate it. Me too, Justin. Automated systems suck.
Thank you for calling the Hawkins County Rogersville Health Department. If you are having a medical emergency, please hang up and dial 911 or go to the nearest emergency room. If this is a mental health emergency, please hang up and dial or text 988. If you are calling to schedule a dental appointment, please note that our office provides basic dental services such as cleanings and routine fillings. We have a limited number of appointments available due to staff availability. To make an appointment, please press 3. If you know your party's extension, you can dial it at any time. For a staff directory, please press 2. For information about obtaining a vital record, please press 4. For groundwater information, please press 5. If you need additional assistance, please stay on the line and someone will assist you.
Holy moly. Hey, Summer Breeze.
Transferring now.
Oh my gosh.
Health Department, may I help you?
Yes, I had a question about child physicals to start kindergarten. I'm doing some research on child sexual abuse, and I was wondering, for the physicals for a child to start kindergarten, would the doctor examine their genitals in any way to look for signs of abuse?
Trigger warning.
I believe they do, but we don't do that here. You do definitely have to call the doctor, but normally they do look.
Like a quick look?
Definitely. Yes,
Yeah.
So definitely, ask them that question when you call to schedule that appointment.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your help.
Okay. You're welcome.
That's weird. And look, I worked on the pediatric floor at the hospital. Off and on, because I worked on all the floors, okay? And I've never heard of the health department. How can I say this? I don't want to sound disgusting. A physician will usually just look at the area, and that's it. Even with signs that a child could be harmed in a horrible way like that, usually they're not going to give you like a pap smear like they do an adult female. Okay? The health department is a different ball game altogether. You can take the kids in there and get get their shots and stuff like that. I wonder if the doc asks if they itch or hurt anywhere. Yeah, like I said, the health department is a totally different scenario for sure. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna finish listening to it because I'm not sure what she was wanting to know.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, I was blown away at all the comments I got. I guess Dawn and Candace supporters that told me that no, they would not do a pap smear or put a child in stirrups for a pelvic exam.
Oh, no,
of
they
course
won't.
they wouldn't. I never said that, not one time. What they do in my state and Tennessee, if you just listened, is they take a quick look. This allows them to see abuse. They don't have to go up into a girl.
All right, I'm ending that. I don't need to hear none of that anymore. Sorry, you guys, not into that shit. No offense, creator, but no. There's no way that even a doctor would do that. Okay, a doctor wouldn't even do that. So, hey, Liplock, I'm so sorry about your kitten. Girl, I know how that feels. My daughter got the same kind of. They just look. They will look. They won't even. The majority of the time, the doctor won't even touch their genitalia. They will just look at it and, you know, see if it's okay. If they have to swab, uh, you know, they might, do a swab or something. I don't know why, and not look in defense of this creator. Um, no, you're fine, Lip Lock, honey. You're fine. Um, I think that's what people automatically took from her calling the health department. Okay, for sure. And Toaster Oven's telling us everything that they'll do. Thank you, Toaster Oven. Yeah, height, weight, typical visit. Um, if a doctor finds that there are signs of anything inappropriate when they look, they do external examination. If they find anything that thank you, flies, if they find anything that they think is not the norm for a child that age, number one, uh, they have to report it, just like everybody else. Just because they're a doctor doesn't mean they don't have to report it to the proper authorities. Okay. Also, there are specially trained pediatricians that, in case a further examination needs to be done, you know, they will make sure that the appropriate people are actually looking at that child. But I don't think, when I heard it, I think maybe people were not understanding why she even called and asked that question. Okay. I'm not sure why she called and asked that question, but I think that's what it is. A lot of people are like, why are you even calling and asking that? So I don't know. I don't know why she called and asked that, but you know, who knows, y'all? Who knows? All right. Now, I do want to kind of go back to the my live that I did, and my subs know. Okay, hey Katie Ann, my subs know. Hey Kay Shelton, exactly, Kay. That I have always said from the first day that I started my channel that I had no desire to talk to Don Wells. and I would not have him on my panel. And I'm going to tell you why I didn't allow it when Cher was on my panel. For the pure fact that, number one, Don Wells, in my opinion, will never answer a true question that is put to him about the day the Summer went missing at all. In my opinion, he ain't going to answer it, okay? Number two, I don't need to hear Don Wells arguing with anybody on my fucking channel, okay? I am not into the drama like that. Do I like to have some fun, with different people who do drama channels and things like that? Absolutely. Who doesn't love a little bit of drama? I watch people who are real good at what they do. But he wasn't going to come up on my panel and go the fuck off on anybody. And that's all he would have done, you guys. That's all he would have done. So, I just couldn't do it. I've had a couple people be like, if you would have done that, you would have had, so many views or whatever. I've never, ever wanted anything to do with talking about Summer's case or going over my notes or writings or transcriptions, whatever. I've never wanted subscribers because of any type of drama. I've always wanted people to want to subscribe to me because they like me, okay? They like what I talk about. They like my other subs. Everyone in my chat, the majority of the time, we do have a few weird ones that come in. They are so respectful of each other. You guys have made my channel what I always wanted it to be. It didn't matter if I was talking about Summer's case or paranormal, which I love, or anything. You guys have made my channel what I wanted my channel to be. And I agree, Marie. Dawn pops into my chat. Now, I had heard a while back, that maybe, him and at the time it was him and Candace and Tim Mullins were kind of listening to my channel. And I just never said anything because honestly, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if he's watching me. I don't care. Makes me no never mind. I have no desire to have any communications with Mr. Wells or Mrs. Wells or Mr. Mullins. I don't. Them people are never going to answer any of the questions that I have about the day Summer went missing. I had to stay true to myself, you guys. If I would have let him up on my panel to fight with Cher, I don't think I would have felt the same way about myself or my channel. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. Anyone who has such disrespect for women and children. And you guys know I'm not a Candace fan, but look how he treats women that he don't even know. Does Candace like that? Obviously. Thank you, Flies. I did stand by my word. Because I don't need Dawn Wells for subs. I don't need Don Wells for clicks and views. Do I have to talk about him Absolutely. He likes to be talked about. But Don Wells isn't why I have subscribers. Okay. If I'm going to give anybody credit for introducing me to people who have come to my channel, Summer Moon Utah Wells will get that acknowledgement, not her mom and dad. Okay. Now, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the what Cher was talking about. I'm not going to go into detail because before I actually do a live about that, I want to get my information correct. Okay. Um, it's fascinating about the adoption and the SDA church. I think you guys should definitely go over and watch where Cher was talking about that. I pulled up a little bit um, just to give you guys an idea of this weird ass adoption magazine, I'll call it, that these children are in. Mr. Wells was not happy with Cher at all when she started talking about that on my channel. So when she left my channel, she went to her own and put it out there. Anyone who calls a woman outside her name has no business in my presence. My husband doesn't even do that, not once in our 41 years of marriage. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's some husbands after you've been married for years and years, that joke around. They'll say, you're being a bitch or whatever. And, it kind of depends on, like how you and your husband, um, you know, talk to each other and different stuff like that. I've never, being with Todd as many years as I've been with him, once or twice he's called me a bitch, but you better believe I was being a bitch. And I can, there's never been any domestic violence at all. And we're the type of people, just to give you an idea of how we are, because we have been together for so many years. A lot of our friends who know us know that we're just very snarky with each other. And so if our friends bring over somebody who's kind of new to us, they will tell them that, hey, they love the shit out of each other, but they're snarky toward each other because that's just the way we are. In Bull's Gap toaster oven in October. Well, I am going to Summer's next vigil. I will be in the area. I promised myself that I would go. I hope that we find her before then. But I'm definitely gonna go and you know, yeah, Tammy. I think yeah, I do that with my husband. I did watch it, but not sure what adoption stuff meant, if it was illegal or what. Well, it's supposed to be legal. And I think we all got a lot of questions about it. And so I'm going to pull this up and fair use, but Cher told me that I could use it. So I thought that we would go over it here on my channel. And no offense to Carl from Enchanted Life Path, but he's got a really thick accent. And some people were like, I'm not quite understanding what he's saying. So I'm going to put my headphones on because I don't even have my headphones on and see what we can go from there about it. Like I said, this is Cher, Voices Behind the Wall. This was done a day ago, and I was only up on panel for a couple minutes, and I'll tell you guys why. Because her and Carl were into such a good conversation, and and I did kind of feel like I was like a fourth wheel. Benny was up there. And so I just went ahead and dropped down and listened to what was going on. So make sure you guys go over and check it out. But I'm just gonna show you enough to give you an idea of what she found in her research through the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Her live is called The Seventh-day Adventist Church Children for Sale, The Hope House, and the Big Touchy-Feely Pastor. Let me explain the Big Touchy-Feely Pastor part. Cher had been speaking with Robin Lane. Robin said she didn't really want to do an interview without the pastor, and this isn't my words, I'm just kind of telling you guys the situation. She would have liked to have the pastor with her from the SDA church, so he could explain why she felt the way she did. He could describe the scriptures on why the church believed what they did and different things like that. Yeah, once you guys, yeah, definitely. Once you catch on to Carl's accent and stuff like that, you can kind of figure out what he's saying. I'm not going to go through the whole thing with you guys, though. I just trying to let Cher explain to you guys her research into this. And so we'll just go through a little bit of it. I'm not going to go through a lot of it. One had a DCF case. Physicals are for school. One had a DCF case. Okay, was his. My phone today. Hey, we Scottish mom, because I don't know what you guys are talking about. So here we go.
Led into not by way of religion necessarily, but
This
by
is
way
Benny
of
talking.
idealism. It went from Branch Davidian to Oklahoma City bombing because Timothy McVeigh was spotted outside vending stickers and anti-America propaganda in front of the Branch Davidian.
I think I remember that.
So you have all of these ties to SDA and what you would consider grassroots terrorism. You cannot denounce that fact. It is there. It is written in history. And there was just a lot. I mean, in fact, the man that shot.
Okay, I'm going to go a little bit further on this, and they're just talking about the different scenarios where if you look into a lot of backgrounds on these individuals, Timothy McVeigh, you can find where there's like ties to these churches and things like that, okay? Where is
churches too. As
Never
far
mind.
as I'm aware, I have never been put, now definitely not online, because I had to have my whole name changed for my protection. So to think about being put on what I am calling a child catalog, because that's exactly what this is crazy to me. Because some kids get put up for adoption that cannot be placed with anybody in their bloodline for their protection. So,
and Cher's absolutely right about that. And she said that one day she's going to get together her own life story. It's fascinating. I can't wait for her to do that. Why would an adoption agency have these children in, and I'll call it a catalog. I don't understand that. So you can just look in this catalog and, oh, this child looks like this. They like butterflies. They like this. What is up with that? Yeah, Tammy, that's what she did. She needed the pastor to tell her why she believed what she believed. He's a big, touchy-feely guy. Made no sense to me. You're supposed to be a big part of the church, and you don't know why. You don't understand enough to know why you feel the way you feel or believe the way you believe in certain things. Makes no sense to me. And you guys know what was really weird? When Don left my chat, he went over and started a live stream where he was reading out of a pamphlet for the SDA church. Now, I didn't go over there and watch it. I had people in chat coming and telling me that, you know, that was going on or whatever. So, you know, tried to find what video, Terry? What video were you trying to find? I might be able to find it for you. Yeah, we Scottish Mom. It's weird. Really weird. But look, I've never really researched a lot of different adoption agencies, I guess. But I don't know if I've quite seen one that has a booklet that shows what these children look like and stuff. When a child is turned over to the state, they do whatever they can to place a child in a home and not an orphanage. Right. The one Don made. Well, maybe he took it down. Maybe he deleted it. I just thought it was weird. This was really weird to me how all of a sudden he like left my chat immediately and went live doing that. That was really weird to me. I'm like, what we were talking about, what Sharon and I were talking about, why did that trigger him so bad? And he's always naked. Who's always naked? I think, and this is what I talked about, you guys. This is what I talked about too. And I brought it up on Cher's panel, and I'll get into a little bit more of it when I definitely get into it, right? Yeah, that's right. I see you. But how do they know what their forever home is? How do they know that the people adopting them are good people and going to take care of them? Lisa Kleckner, I am not YouTube famous. There's nobody ever talks about remain calm, and I like that. I like it. I like that nobody feels like I'm important enough to talk about me. Unfortunately, there's a lot of situations that you can go back and look at that where these children, like ICU said, they're taking those pictures and the ones old enough to know that, you know, they're posing for their maybe possibly forever homes. But then you have people who might adopt these children that have a whole different mindset on adopting these kids. And this is what I want you guys to think about. Think about the picture of Summer in that red dress, right? That's a beautiful picture of her. Not the one where her eyes are wide and she's got that weird smile on her face, right? She knows things about him the rest of us don't. Who are you talking about? Robin? Whose care these children are in? I don't know. I mean, let's listen to a little bit more of what Cher says about it.
So
And
to
here they
put
are.
them like, yeah, and here they are listed on a public site. So here we go. I'm gonna scroll through some, and I want you guys to see children waiting for adoption. 16.
And they're all
16.
ethnicities, all ages,
Yep.
all learning development ranges.
Yep. And here
there's
up
a
here, you
lot.
guys, here's the you have a thing right here. So I can go in here and type in what age I'm looking for. Here's a baby, 1-year-old baby, 1-year-old baby. You will notice a lot of the kids have disabilities. A lot of them are older as well. But a lot of these kids, look at there. Here's a whole family that's up for adoption, you guys. This entire family is up for adoption, and there's multiple. I'll just click on a page, see where we find another where you can adopt literally what some of them have like 4 kids for adoption. But you guys see what I'm saying? A lot of these kids have disabilities. They look like they were just sleeping. This is terrible. And up here,
Bad.
so again, you can your age, what gender do you want, what state do you want them from, what ethnicity do you want?
And look, I'm not going to enlarge the page because these are children, okay, you guys. I just the way that Cher explains the situation is a lot better than I could go back through and try to explain it in my own words. So, this is the only reason I'm even, I probably should have pulled it up on my phone and let you guys hear it that way. But yeah, you know what I mean? So I'm not putting these pictures up here of these children to, you guys know what I mean. You guys know I would never do that. So here in Kentucky, they have a website that has pictures, age, and biographies, but it is government run. Wow. I thought people adopted children because they had a love of children and maybe they couldn't have a child of their own. Do you think this is any different than them going into an organization where all the children are together? Hey, Broke. I'm going to call you Broke if you don't mind. I'm sure that they're taken care of. But this is the thing. This is the thing also and Carl talks about the Hope House. There's an organization also that is, and I want to say it's like a something that is kind of associated with this. And I have it in my notes somewhere because when I was researching something and I came upon this where there's a rehab that also takes the children of the addict also, right? So in that situation, I can't even remember why I was even researching it. And I thought, well, you have addicts who are coming in for the rehab services and they're bringing their children. How does that work, right? A child with severe disability get a lot of money monthly plus insurance, etc. Oh, I see what you're saying. I was with my sister when she was looking to adopt. She wanted siblings and older children. I received 2 nieces and a nephew from it. Oh my goodness. Congratulations to her. Oh, yeah, it was his. No, yeah. Yeah. I couldn't understand why. This is the weird thing about the common sense true crime call to the I don't know, maybe it's how she worded it or something. Hey, Miss Chewy, it was just really weird to me how people went back and automatically assumed that she was asking them if they did pelvic exams on children. That was kind of weird. Miss Chewy, how you been, girl? Haven't seen you lately. So yeah, it's really, really, really strange.
International. Do you want to adopt international? Do you want to add a child?
This is an internet. I didn't know. Actually,
Let's
I guess
click 4 to 7.
I've missed the fact that this whole thing went international like that. That's
Look
really
at here.
crazy.
4-year-old Dwayne from Texas has a lot of features like summer, but it's not summer. And not only that, you guys, there's a whole little thing here. Dwayne goes by Dewey. He's a young boy. He loves to move and laugh. So we're getting a picture, a state, and we're getting told what's going on.
2 names.
Yep. So we now know this child's nickname. So if anyone saw this child out.
Okay. I get completely what Cher is saying there. You're gonna on I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. You're giving out information about this child, and by doing that, could definitely put that child in a situation, maybe. If the child was out playing, even on the playground, you guys, even on playgrounds, you don't know who's watching and waiting, and some made a meme of me, not really me though. We wouldn't do that to you, Miss Chewy. For sure. I haven't seen it. But you know what? That is good that you can laugh about it. Yeah, I can guarantee you they're sassy. They're looking into it more. Look, you guys, Cher's not the it had to be public domain if Cher's showing it. Kentucky government didn't do all that. It told age and if they had medical problems and how long they'd been in the system. Well, this isn't the government per se. This is affiliated through the SDA church. And like I said, I'm going to get into it a little bit more, and I'll get with Cher too, and kind of bounce some things off with her. But there's a lot of things you guys need to understand about Don Wells. He's always, from the get-go, talked about money. Talked about not only Summer, but the boys being placed with someone who has money to give them more in life than what Don could give them. We've heard that continuously over and over. My brother and I got in trouble. He would laugh his butt off. I would be sitting next to him, shaking and crying. I was scared of the principal's battle. Oh, man. And I don't even want to get off track, but because you said that, Toaster, it threw me into something that happened to me in the beginning of 5th grade. You guys know I've never hid the fact that my mother was an alcoholic. Her reputation in town was not a good reputation. And I got caught chewing gum in class. And the principal, of course, had a great big ass paddle, typical principal paddle with holes in it and shit. And as she didn't whack me, she was beating me with that paddle. And in the process of beating me with that paddle, the woman called me a whore. The woman called me a whore. I didn't even know what a whore was. Honestly, I had not a clue at the age I was what that even was. It was fucked up. For sure. What you want, Rainey? It was a fucked up situation. Yeah, I think so too, Toaster Oven. I get what you're saying, that Robin and her smiling a lot and giggling like that definitely was a nervous reaction. I get what you're saying. I agree with you that it was definitely her being nervous. And I think also, if you go back and if you go back and listen to Robin, she was really paying attention. She was really paying attention to what Chris McDonough was asking her, because at one point she said, basically, you're not going to get me to say anything about the family, is exactly what she said. Yeah, okay. What are you talking about, crazy chicken lady? Robin crossed off the truck in the poster because she said someone on YouTube told her the cops wasn't looking for it anymore. Is exactly what she said. Someone on YouTube, I'm sorry, Facebook said they weren't looking for that truck anymore. Yeah, but we don't know, Marie, that Robin thinks the parents are involved. We don't know that. We don't know that at all. And this is the thing about that. If she really thought that the parents were involved, why would she go to 110 Ben Hill Road? And why would she take her daughter with her there? Right? Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying, Tammy. She didn't. Well, the thing about it is, Robin said that she would get nervous standing up in front of everybody at church. She would get nervous standing up there, and That's why she didn't mind Summer coming up there and being up there with her the whole time, because it helped her not be so nervous, is what she said. So there are many steps, very long process. There are many steps in legal adoptions. We have to remember, you guys, there's a lot of places that you can get a child without going through any adoption agency. Yeah, not all of them are like that, Debbie. Yeah, a lot of people think the church is involved. Great, great statement there, wee Scottish mom. The church did not step in and take the boys. No one from that church stepped in to take those boys. None of the family stepped in to take those boys. Now, I don't believe that Dawn's sister Sonia could, because, from my understanding, her husband is an RSO. Right? So that kind of left Sonia out of the situation there. How do you know that, Marie? Why would they be in protective custody? And I'm sorry, my dog is barking because I don't know who's out there. Give me 1 second, you guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Be very kind to one another, okay? I shall be right back. Okay, y'all. Sorry. Luckily, Todd ordered treats for her, so she definitely got it. But if the boys are in protective custody, that takes on a whole new meaning than just being sent to foster care. Who are they trying to protect them from? If that was the case, Don and Candace would not be allowed to have any communication with them at all, I would think. Thank you. That's what I thought, Michelle. I actually thought that people really had to question what Don and Candace would do if the boys were in their care. And I mean, that's a great question. Thank you, Marie. I hope you get to feeling better, for sure. They have, yeah. Well, a lot of places, this is the thing about it. Sometimes there a lot of situations, there are a lot of younger, and I'll call them ladies, younger ladies who are having children. And the schools are trying to accommodate that, and special schools are trying to accommodate that so these young ladies can go on and still get their diploma and their education so they can have a better life for them and their young child. Because it happens so much that a young girl will, have a child, and it, how do I put this without being insensitive? And they don't go on to get their education, and they're stuck. They are stuck. And if they are with a boyfriend that is abusive or something like that, what happens? They're stuck. They have nowhere to go. They have no money. It's really a typical scenario in that situation, and sometimes disowned. Sandy, thank you very much. Good to see you, Sandy. So, thank you, Terry. So yes, it's a unfortunately, it just goes into so many different situations with that. Yes, Toaster. People probably wouldn't believe that a young girl as young as 10 could have that happen. But absolutely. Yes, Miss Chewy, it puts them in a desperate situation, puts them in a very different situation. And I commend schools who do that for these young girls. I commend them. And look, it ain't all just young girls, it's young men too. There are some young men who, have a child at a very young age that, do everything that they can to be a good father. And a lot of these kids, and I'll call them kids, they don't have the good parental guidance that they've always needed. And we also, not to be gross or disrespectful to anybody, but we also have a lot of young ladies who become pregnant due to a SA situation. Sometimes their own family members. So yeah, I mean, it's really sad. But, it's kind of curious why Dawn went right over and started reading that pamphlet from the SDA church. I didn't get it. I didn't get it at all. Dawn, who, and I think was it on the Don Wells family channel he did that? Because I don't remember. I didn't go over. I had people coming back over to chat to tell me that he was over there doing it. And, I didn't go over there and look at it. But that was really weird, wasn't it? I mean, he left my chat and went live immediately. Immediately. It was all just weird to me, you guys. It was fucking weird, okay? He did it on his own channel, which is the Wells family channel, yeah. Oh, Donnie Wells. Okay. I forgot Flies that all of a sudden now he's got a Donnie Wells channel. My teenagers are here. Oh, okay, crazy chicken lady. As long as you're listening and they're not hearing me, because you know I say the F word. So, yeah, he was mad at Cher for talking about it. Well, Marie, when I got pregnant with my daughter, I graduated in 1982. I graduated while I was pregnant. I graduated in June, and my daughter was born in January of 1983. So I did everything I could to graduate. I worked in a factory for a short amount of time, and um, you know, finally I just joined the military because I really wanted I wanted to have a stable life and environment for my daughter. And let me tell you guys something, that's fucking hard. Even because back then, and I think I joined in 84, it was crazy. It was crazy to be a female in the military at that time. There was a lot of weird shit that they would let you do. So October at Bulls Gap. Yeah, I'll put that out there some more too for you, Toaster. That is gonna happen in Bulls Gap. You graduated in 82 also, Miss Chewy? And Laverne did too. Yay. It must have been a very good year then, right? In my opinion, he's religious because it keeps him from prison. Him being religious doesn't have anything to do with going to prison. Oh, thinking it'll save him. I get you, Dot. It was really weird. I mean, you guys, it was freaking weird to me, okay? It was really weird to me that all of a sudden he, you know, ran right over and started reading that. I'm like, I don't get it. You went from calling somebody a fibber, I'll say, over to reading that pamphlet. Maybe he thought, um, maybe he thought that everybody in chat was just going to go over there and as soon as he went live and stuff. But to be honest with you, I didn't even know he even had a new channel. Never paid any attention. Never paid any attention to Candace having a new channel. Anything that they had to say after Don got out of jail, really, you guys didn't concern me. Did I keep up and listen to some of these tirades? Of course, because you always want to kind of listen to see if they, even add anything new into the situation at all. I need to get this little boy's picture off there, you guys. I apologize. For sure. There's that one don't have any. I am going to make that a little bit bigger for a second. I want to see what that says. Oh, I can't see it. Sorry, you guys, I can't see it. But no, I figured I better come on and give you guys a understanding of what's going on. I don't know what's up with Lucy Cat. She's kind of been disappearing here lately for some reason. Lady in the picture kind of looks like the picture of Candace Friend holding Summer. Lady in what picture? I haven't shown a picture, so I don't know what you're talking about. Oh no, I am not getting into church and state over here, Sandy. Absolutely not. Oh, Miss Chewy, you're gonna have a booth for the missing. That's wonderful. I don't know, Kay. Do not know. I went off what I was talking about because you guys are talking about that in chat. So let's get back. I was going to talk about something else, but I can't remember what it is. I cannot remember. AB's live right now doing a premiere called Constant Sue's Obsession with Nicolina, parts 1 through 5. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? That is something else, y'all. For sure. Yeah, they've been kind of going at each other for sure for a long time. But no, I really love that, Miss Chewy, that you're going to have a booth there for the missing children. I think that is that's wonderful. So, but yes, it seems like we do have a rogue mod. It is peaceful over here. I love it. I guess I should have been more on track with what I was going to talk about, but because I had a lot of things put together, we'll just see where it goes. I'll be doing my next live. I'll definitely be staying on track with what I'm talking about. Hey, Blue Eyes Dumpling. For sure. Green Eyes did a thing on Dawn talking about David Dodson. Okay, Terry. Thank you, Terry. We're praying for you. Tell your husband we said hi. For sure. Much appreciated. You're fine, Miss Huey. You're fine, girl. No, I appreciate you doing a booth like that. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. I've been busy. I haven't had time to even transfer my pictures from my phone over to my computer yet. I just get I've got a lot of things going on in the background, real life stuff, I call it. So, oh, yeah, Miss Justice, I can. I'm going to find that picture. About that. Let me find it. I'm glad you mentioned that. Pick. Well, yeah. I kind of try to watch. Let me see if I can find. Here's one with just the picture. I'll pull it up for you guys. Hang on just a second. It's not a really clear picture. But here, I'll share it with you guys. All right, I'm going to make it bigger. And we're going to look. I don't know, you guys. This is the thing that I was saying about it. I really don't think, this is just my opinion, I really don't think that if someone had a child that the whole world was looking for, that they would even allow that child to be photographed. That's my thought, right? A lot of people, a lot of little girls with blonde hair and blue eyes, kind of, some of them have the same facial features and stuff. But no, I don't think it's Summer. Um, I before I even looked at the picture, to be honest with you guys, and this may sound bitchy, but this is actually the first time I've really looked at it because I was like, there's just no way. If that Summer, it has to be an already existing picture, not a new and photoshopped in. Absolutely. It could be anything. Figure out why everyone does. Look, you guys, and how can I say this without being a bitch? Sometimes, especially in the Summerwells case, misinformation and stuff is put out. Not necessarily. It sometimes things are used more for content. Sometimes clicks and views are more important than the initial situation, right? And by now, Summer's hair would be a lot longer. So, you know, but yeah, it is sad. And, that's one thing I have always tried to do is, kind of weed out the misinformation. And look, one person can say something on a creator's platform or in a chat, and within 3 hours, it takes on a whole different ball game. And let me tell you, when Don Wells showed up in my freaking chat, it made me mad, um, because I thought this is a great example that you, Mr. Wells, are the one who tries to cause chaos when somebody says something or is talking about something you don't like. That's the first time that man has ever been in my chat, which I thought was fucking weird. Okay. I thought that was really weird that he pops up into my chat, which, as soon as I start really sitting down and getting things taken care of on my channel, there will be about a 20-minute wait before people can sub to my channel. So that's going to be happening. I think he was mad because it's impossible that it's her. He wasn't over here and mad. It didn't have anything to do with Summer, why he came over here and mad. He was pissed off because Cher was talking about this adoption scenario, and it pissed him off. That was why he was over here. It didn't have anything to do with anything else. Hey, Lil Wayne. Hey, Michelle. He follows Cher like a dog in heat. He does not like when Cher talks about the church. Don, from the get-go, has always protected the church. He doesn't like people talking about the church. I agree, Katie Ann. I think Don likes to distract. Because what happened when I said, you're not coming up on my fucking panel to argue with Cher. You're not going to do it. He ran right to his channel and starts reading from, his little pamphlet from the SDA. Yeah, you did, Miss Justice. I'm so proud of you. You trolled his ass. I'm not a good troll either. I don't troll people's channels just because I'm not good at it. Well, I don't know, Flies. He knew he knew about those. I can guarantee you, Don already knew about those messages that between Tim and Mark from the get go. That probably wasn't hidden, you know. I know it was your first time you said Miss Justice. Well, you know what, Don Wells, you don't come over and fuck around on Remain Calm's channel and not think that nothing's going to happen over it. No, seriously, you guys, that's kind of why, I just want to kind of come on today, and we will be getting back on track. I am going to finish going over the interview that Dawn did. I believe it was with Chris. I think that was, I ended that. I had started it and did a little bit of it. And I'm going to go back. I don't usually go back and look at my content. And that's kind of makes it hard for me also in comments when people leave a comment on a previous live that I did. And, and I'm like, okay, well, they left me that comment, but I'm not sure what they're talking about because I don't go back and look at, my content. And I'm really bad about that, but I promise you, I am going to go back and I'm going to change the titles of some of them so that way you guys will know exactly what is in the live that I talk about. So the little girl is named It's Not Summer. Thank you, Harper 2.0. You've got the original picture. How cool. Were you at Burning Man? I've never been to Burning Man, but I would love to go to Burning Man as long as it don't rain. As long as it don't rain, I'm good. That is so cool. Yeah, that was the thing, you guys. I didn't even, to be honest with you, this is the first time I've even looked at the picture. I kind of knew in my heart it wasn't summer. If we all knew where summer was at, summer'd be home. For sure. I've said this before. I get a little agitated when a creator's talking about something and they're like, somebody close to the case told me, somebody, da da da. And I'm like, really? I don't think anybody close to Summer's case, no law enforcement official in their right mind anyway, is going to tell a YouTube creator anything worth value. Okay? I don't see it. I just don't see it. They look for a picture to Photoshop her into it. No, Harper said it's a real picture. Harper said it's a real picture. It's just not summer. Thank you for telling us that, Harper. You researched it and found it. Jason says Donald Duck. Well, Mickey Mouse, Jason. Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse. And my dog's barking, and I apologize. She's a dog, and she does bark. They are telling YouTubers or anybody anything they need to be fired. Absolutely. Let me holler at my puppy. I don't know who's out there. Somebody's out there. That's right. Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse. Hey, Sue. Lisa K shared it. Oh my gosh. Crazy chicken lady. Why'd you have to tell me that? You know where that goes. That goes in my I don't know file. I just don't know. Dog thinks you're talking to her. Oh my gosh. My dog, you guys, she is so old, but she knows she ain't getting another TREAT because she just had one and she's not getting another one. I will put it on my community while you can look at it. Real quick, 1 second. What's your channel name, Harper? I need your channel name first. For sure. I'll pull it up, but I just need your channel name. What's your, is that your channel name, Harper? You just, well, that doesn't tell me anything. Harper 2.0. Thank you, Eve, darling. I will pull it up. If I can get it or not. Hang on. Oh, it's 2 R's. All right, hang on. Excuse me. Now let me see if I can find it. Eve is sweet, Fly. She is so sweet. She got it going on. I am not finding it. Let me take that back out. Let me add another R in there. HARPERR 2.0. Hang on. Hang on, I know how I'll get it. Hold on. Hang on, you guys. Let me go to my channel and I'll pull up myself. Gosh, I cannot believe I've got 140 people watching me. That's freaking awesome. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys so much. All right, hang on. Let me find it, Eve. Here we go. There we go. I got you, girl. All right, I'm subscribing to you, Harper. And I'm going to go to your community wall. All right, hang on. Oh, there it is. Absolutely. I'm going to share this, Harper. I'm going to share this with everybody. I hope you don't mind. Harper's got the original picture. There it is, you guys. I'm going to make it bigger. Wow. And right there's the little girl. That is so cool, Harper. Heck yeah, Harper found it, the original. That is so cool. Wow. I bet her her mom and dad were probably hippies. I love hippie parents. They're so cool. For sure. Yeah, definitely. Thank you for finding it. And that's what we need more people to do. You know, I commend you for that. Because we definitely need more people to you know, check into stuff and you know, just make sure it's correct or whatever. All right. I'm gonna give it 10 more minutes, you guys. So anybody wants to talk about whatever. But on my next live, we're gonna get down to business again. Okay, you guys. I want to get back on track. The last few lives I've done, I've kind of been all over the place and just talking about different things. And definitely go check out Share and you know, and her speaking about the hey Sassy, the adoption scenario with the church is very, very interesting. Um, I'm definitely going to give my opinion on the next live and give you some examples that I feel kind of maybe could lean that way. We all have different theories. We all have different opinions, and you know, I have to stay true to myself. And you guys know, I'm just me. I'm just myself. I don't try to pretend like I'm anybody but me. And but I respect everybody's opinions and theories and you have 4.5 thousand videos now. Okay, Divine. We'll give you a round of applause for that. Jason's back. What's up, Jason? What do you mean, no, we don't? I have not a clue what you're talking about, Jason. Except for your Donald Duck. You got my subs know how I am. You're fine, Jason. There's a lot of times we love to have fun over here and laugh. I love to laugh about things. Dear chatters and bushwatchers, please take what? Please want? I missed it. Let me back it up a moment. Oh, thank you, flies. I'm not sure where Lucy Cat went, but where's she when you need her? Thank you, Jason. That's so cool of you. We do like to have fun over here. We love to laugh. And if you're ever fortunate enough, every once in a while, I'll sing you a song. Okay? Not today, though. No singing today. What is your channel about, Ree? May I ask? Oh, I never thought about that, flies. No, she would have texted me and told me if she blocked herself. I will text her. I will text that girl right now. Find out where she's at. She's not doing her job very well. What is up with your phone? Oh, no, that was... Where you be? Where you be? Lucy cat? Where you be at, girl? All right, I just texted her and said, where you be at, Lucy? Meow. Girl, Sandy, she can get herself in trouble. Nobody needs to get her in trouble. She can do that all right on her own. Maybe she did block herself. I don't know. I think she would have texted me though. I don't know what she's doing. Usually she'll let me know what's up, but I don't know. Oh, okay, Ree. That's really nice. We have a lovely woman named Liplock who also hey Juju. Thank you, Harper, for sending over Juju. Um her name is Liplocked, and she has a wonderful channel about her fur babies. We all love fur babies over here, for sure. I thought it was cute too, Flies. I did too. So I don't have a clue, y'all. What is up? Oh, okay, Ree. Well, then you know, Susan. That's great. That is wonderful. All right, you guys. I hope that all you new people come and hang out with me again next time I go live. This was just kind of a just kind of putting things out there on the table because it was a little, chaotic. The last live I did was Cher, which I'm thankful she came up on my panel. I really appreciate that. But yes, in my opinion, Don Wells is the one who caused the chaos in my chat and on my channel that day. I don't know what he was thinking. Don't care what he was thinking. I think it was a great example to show people that yes, Don Wells causes a lot of chaos in his own daughter's missing persons case. Summer Moon Utah Wells. Creators, all you guys need to put your not liking each other to the side, okay? Put it to the side and see what's going down, you know. Everybody's got something that they can add to the whole thing. It's not really been about a lot, Selena. If you don't want to go back and watch, I'll leave it up for a little while. You guys know, it's not that I'm dirty deleting, but if I'm just, talking about different things, I usually really don't leave it up that long. I definitely try to take it off of my StreamYard. I don't, I try to keep things on my StreamYard that just ain't talking about 50,000 different things. But I think it's fabulous, Miss Chewy, that you guys are going to put a booth up in Bulls Gap for the missing children. I think that's fantastic. I think Toaster and TT and Nano for Life did a wonderful, wonderful job on that booth for summer. And sorry, TT, or sorry, Toaster, you didn't get your little something something from the man himself. That would have been That would have been interesting, girl. Because I'm telling you, I don't care what anybody says. That man looks so young. And I promise, I will definitely get that over, right? And we'll just, see how it goes from there. But I appreciate you guys. I really do. I'm at 2 hours. I'm going to get off here. It don't cost a dime to be kind. If you got to get a little feisty, go right ahead and do it. You know, to me, it's all about Summer Moon Utah Wells. She's still not been found. And I promise you guys we'll get back on track on this channel. Get back to what we usually do. And yes, Eric Estrada definitely is aging well. You're right, Maggie. He looked really good. Yeah, Don said he drove the Subaru to work on June 15, 2021, Divine. He absolutely did. So, thank you, my mods. I appreciate you guys. I know, I'm sorry, you guys. I know that my chat isn't as trolly as some other chats, but just think about it. You get a break over here. You ain't got to worry about ding dings coming in and having to deal with them all the time. We get our fair share, right? For sure. Thank you, AC. Squirrely girl, thank you so much. I know you don't feel well sometimes, and I appreciate you being in here. Well, Tyler, do you want to explain your burb? Okay. Burberry. Jason even wants to know. I will give you 1 minute to tell me what it is. If you can't tell me, then we're going to tell you goodbye. Counting down there, brother. You don't even know what it is, Tyler? Are you trying to troll in here and you can't even, okay. All right. Oh, you burped. You just didn't spell it right. Oh, he's your little. Well, I hope he's not too little, Jason. Because, my channel's not for anyone over 18. For sure. That's funny. Hey, Jason's been fine in here, you guys. I just hope he's not under 18. We never get kids in here. So you're fine, Jason. Thanks for being respectable. Coming in and hanging out. We wasn't going over a lot anyway. Well, yeah, you probably should there, one of you guys. For sure. Oh. Well, that's sad. I'll take care of that. It's called Sorry. Goodbye. All right, you guys, I got to get off here. Thank you guys for popping in today. I appreciate you. Like I said, y'all go out there and do what you got to do. Okay, for sure. Bye, Jason. Have a good night. All right, you guys, I will catch you all later. Thank you, mods. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Lip Lock. Love you. And I'm so sorry about your baby there. So much. Definitely. You too, Blue Eyes Dumpling. Have a good night. All right, I'm out of here. Later, y'all.